people don't realize that chickens have excellent rhythm. Ask your parents or your grandparents if they know the funky chicken, a wonderful dance. We're going to look at probability, or the chance of an event occurring. Now, when we say how likely they are to occur, we always say that they're between 0 chance and 1 chance. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to give you some examples. If you flip a coin and it comes up heads, it's likely to happen 1/2 of the times. And it's likely to come up and you're likely to get tails 1/2 of the times. This is a situation which is equally likely to occur. Anytime you have two choices and they both have 1/2 of a chance of occurring, that means they're equally likely. Now let's look at this spinner. This is 50% of the space for C, 25% of the space for A, and 25% of the space for B. How likely, if you were to spin many times, how likely would it be that A would come up? You're right, because it's 25% of the time, it would be 1/4. B has the same area as A, so it would come up 1/4 of the time. And what's the likelihood of C coming up? Well, if you spin the spinner about 1/2 of the time, you should be getting C. Theoretically, exactly 1/2 of the time. What is the likelihood if you spin over and over again, you did the spinning, that it would be A, B, or C? Well, if you did it 60 times, it should come up 60 times. 60 over 60, or 1 time. That means it always occurs. Always. A probability of 1 means always occurring. And what's the probability that D will come up if you spin 100 times? 1,000 times. 0, because there's no D. So it's impossible that D will ever occur. So 0 means impossible. 1 means always. In between 0 and 1, as you get higher, closer and closer to 1, it's more likely to occur. 1/2 of the time means they're equally likely.